and Friends. Danni and Friends. Transformers collectors. Transformers fans. This is the crew. This is a family. No egos, just friends. True collectors. This is crew I know, and they call it Danni and Friends. There's no ego in it. They are family in the end. There's no ego in it. They are family in the end. It's a crew I know, and they call it Danni and Friends.
Nice
Wow.
song.
Nice. I didn't know I had any friends, but thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being here as always. It's great to have you. And we'll get through these leaks, and I guess we'll just go in through introductions and get right into this because there's quite a bit of stuff to go through. So let's start with you, Mr. Wildcard. Or maybe he should go last. How about? Let's start with you, Ninja Bill.
Where? I'm Ninja Bill, and you can find me here on YouTube as Ninja Bill Reviews, and on Facebook as Shinobi Bureau, and that's it.
All right, Raziel.
Raziel, yes.
Sorry.
Hi, everyone. I'm Raziel Kane, and I'm happy to be here. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Steam, Discord, and in the Ottawa-Gatineau area.
It's your big time to shine, Mr. Wildcard.
So I get to go now?
Yeah.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
You're not going to put me at the back of the bus again?
No.
Do you want to go ahead and go in front of me, Danny?
No.
Sure? Go ahead. Drink some more milk. Guzzle it down. Get another half gallon out of your fridge. Keep chug-a-lugging the milk.
Half gallon.
You see, Input couldn't be here today because Danny D called me, the wild card, to be here today. And I can't say that I want to be here because I really don't. And Danny ain't got no friends anyway because I'm damn sure not one of them.
Perfect. But how are y'all doing today? You good? Everyone's good?
Yeah. I'm trying to fix a quick problem. Not a problem, but apparently when I chat in the chat here, it posts on my channel, but not yours.
I know.
So if I want to chat with the people in your channel, I have to, chat on YouTube.
I know.
It's weird.
It's weird because when you link it, I know I had the same problem when I used to do it with Martin Ultra Megatronus. So it's all over the place. But I
have to chat at two places.
Yeah, I love the microphone. Hey, Oracle. Oracle's here with the band hammer. If anyone gets out of place,
he had to cancel. He had work.
Optimus Wilbur. Shout out to him. Miss him dearly. He was going to join us, and Martin as well. Ultra Megatronus. So. Yeah, anyone want to say anything or show anything before we get into the leaks? Or
no, well, I got the Perceptor that Input needs in his collection. That's the new Studio Series, not 86 anymore. Now it's More Than Meets the Eyes Authentic or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's you can't even find a number. Like 8631, 8632, that's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it came with Ratbat and Ramhorn.
That's the only reason I'm buying is for that Rat Bat. Well,
actually, the Perceptor is different. My review, hopefully tomorrow, but he has a larger chest, a little bit of larger shoulders because of it, and the back plate. So that's really cool.
Nice.
And I have found this finally, the Hot Wheels Ultra Magnus, and I'm really happy. But now I need to have the tracks, the color changer Hot Wheel. Never ends.
Sabotage. Nice. Yeah.
What you're saying is, Raz, that's the Perceptor that should have came out 3 years ago and didn't because Hasbro was too busy ripping sons of bitches off.
Yes. I will say that in a very nice, clear, and respectful manner.
I just did.
No, okay.
All right, we'll roll the thing, then we'll get right into the leaks.
I said hello, Ionicus.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know everyone. Thank you for joining us in chat. I guess we'll get into the stuff now. Roll one thing, and then we'll get right into the leaks. I guess everyone's so excited.
Hasbro.
More like Hasbro, has been. Danny Dolphins drinking up the hype like milk in the kitchen. Sycophant, keep drinking up the Hasbro. More like Hasbro, has been. Danny Dolphins drinking up the hype like milk in the kitchen. Sycophant, keep drinking up the.
So yeah, the Hasbro leaks. Yeah, Jalopy. Some people didn't even know this was an actual figure. So it is a repainted Jazz, apparently.
Which would
So
be
we
the
got-
fourth
We got
one.
another
Another
86
Jazz baby.
Jazz mold.
Who's hyped?
being-
Who's hyped?
86 Jazz being reused again, and that mold sucks. And that mold sucked years ago when it came out. So that means this figure's gonna suck because the first figure sucked. And this thing's gonna snap and break, and it's gonna be clear plastic. It's gonna keep snapping because Hasbro can't pull their head out of their ass to make a decent action figure anymore.
All right.
I
who's next?
enjoyed it.
I
Well-
passed on it.
No, it wasn't a bad Jazz, but I'm debating in getting the 3-0 Jazz instead, but not. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Bart as an Italian told me he was offended by the name. So there you go. Freaking jalopy Italians. Another what's his name? You know, why am I spacing on his name right now? Point Blank, isn't it?
Is it Point Blank?
Point Blank? Yeah, yeah.
Because everybody complained about the other one that came out like a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is the Headmaster's version. The other one had like the toy accurate head. I'm guessing. I don't know if they're gonna do this, but that's my guess. If they do it, maybe they'll put the Headmaster's head on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, hopefully, if they do that one, if it's just a head swap and color palette,
Mhm.
that's too bad because the mold was shit.
Yeah, I know. I wish they would redo it. I have that other one. I can't remember which brand it is, like maybe Make Toys or something, a third-party one that's cool. But another weird thing too was that Hasbro said they weren't going to do any more whatever reissues of figures or whatever, and there's actually a couple in here, so that's odd to me as well. After they said,
But
they
it's
were-
Hasbro.
I know they went back on their word, Bill. Can you believe it?
So Hasbro,
Yeah, we weren't supposed to get a Commander Class Optimus Prime, but it turned out to be the best figure of 80s last year. So,
I mean, it was okay at best.
oh
Sure.
come on, it was a great, fantastic, perfect figure.
It's out of
Yeah.
scale.
I love Point
it's
Blank.
not.
I like Point
it is.
Blank too, but I don't like this. I don't like this mold of the one they put out. Even with the new head or
Well,
whatever.
I have to agree with Input that it is out of scale, but I also have to agree with Rads that it is the best Optimus Prime that Hasbro has put out thus far.
Look, Bill, don't saddle the fence. Pick a side, man.
Ooh.
But you both made valid points. I mean,
And I'm
That's awesome.
Canadian, so I'm nicer about it.
And I'm
Canadians.
American, and I'm more brunt and up front.
He's an American. He's arrogant.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. There we go. What's up, Venom? Yeah, you're being the thing. Okay, moving along. Of course, Combiner Wars Voyager Swindle.
the only
Well,
one
it's
I
not
would
going to
buy-
be Combiner Wars. It's going to be a new one.
Right, yeah. God, my brain is fried, man.
You mean Combaticons?
Oh God.
The
Uh,
only
that's
one
cool.
I might possibly pick up, it would be Swindle. I am very disappointed with the new Commander. Well, I might as well say Commander class scale of combiners. I'm not digging it. I'm just not.
Hey,
But I
Bleach.
think it makes sense. Like
More for everybody else.
I want the extra part to make the combiner look better.
Yeah.
Like they did with Motor Master's trailer. And then, okay, granted, Superion, when they combined the pieces to make that super jet, that looks terrible. But just to have like better pants and stuff to be able to connect the butts better,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Like, I don't like the Combiner Wars one really, so I'm happy with this. Like, Bruticus means a lot to me. I had the G2 one as a kid. I bought all on myself. I had parts of the original, so yeah, it's
Girl,
cool.
get
So-
the Jin Bao Bruticus if you really like them. He's freaking good.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it. It's not as good as the Devastator they made, but it's really good.
It's cool.
Well, and for those RID fans, will no doubt get a ruination out of it too. So Well, might get G2 color re-release. We'll probably get a Ruination re-release.
I needed to go with my Omega Prime. Yeah.
They if they're gonna do a Ruination, they should do the purple and white camo Ruination.
Oh yeah.
Animators. But yeah, I don't know. I know, like, the thing is, like, yeah, you're saying like that. I know what they're saying, the animated swindle. I just got the animated swindle. It's freaking amazing. And I know it sucks because the transparent plastic, but it's like they're just not going to make it as
What
good as the old one, you know? You
What
want the
animated
rough
swindle?
compared. Or
What
the animated swindle, isn't it? I think I got that. Like Transformers animated. Like the old one, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if they make a
Just
new
be
one, it's not
care-
going to be as good.
if you did pick up that,
I do
just
have
be
it.
careful because that purple plastic fractures fairly easily.
So, like,
I'm just warning you. I had to buy 3 of them because
Wow.
forming
No, I
it,
get it. It's just,
the left arm, the elbow on the left arm broke twice on both copies. So I finally got another one and didn't transform it. I was
Nice,
just like,
yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah,
no, I
'cause it
like
looks
it.
closed,
It's-
but just be aware that that purple plastic, especially on its elbow or its joints, it will break.
Yeah.
easily.
I'm just saying, if they make a new one, it'll suck though, kind of like for the plastic quality. But I can't remember what's his name. I don't know why the picture's messed up. It's I think it was Joyride.
Mhm.
Yeah, Joyride. I don't know where this comes from. Like, I think it's part at the end of the
Master
line,
Force.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Master Force.
Oh, Master
I wanted
Force.
to say Transformers Zone, but was he in Zone? I can't remember.
No.
I don't know if it'll be a new mold or
New to
I mean,
the transfer collecting realm. That's cool.
there's not a whole lot of
Power Master. Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of molds that they could use. This has to be a new mold, right?
That's-
Like,
Yeah.
Well, it couldn't. The alt mode kind of looks a little beachcombery, so they could heavily retool that.
Mhm.
Oh, to the
yeah, but he's
Energon
too small
Beachcomber.
for that,
Yeah.
right? Like, he's too small to be a Beachcomber remold, or Beachcomber's too small for him to be remolded into this.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, no, it could be recolored into the Energon Transformers Energon Beachcomber. Remember, he had that sort of alt mode.
For all the Pride Month lovers out there, tailgate. But yeah, no, finally get a tailgate, I guess.
I'm
No,
really
that-
happy because that means a swerve, and hopefully, the other mini bots from the season 3. So, yeah, I mean, I'm happy to get tailgate.
I'm happy with the Titans Returns version that we got. We got.
Yeah,
Swerve
I
and
like
Tailgate.
it. I have the what's his what's the guy's name? The red one. Wind Charger. I have Wind Charger,
Mhm.
but he's too small with the other deluxe now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with them. I don't see because that Titans Return one I think looks really good. I mean, sure, some people complained about the lack of some articulation, but I think he looks good just as is.
Yeah.
So
He
I'm
does.
happy with that.
It's just that all the mini bots that Hasbro released in the Singe Siege have been really good.
Mhm.
So
But they're not
I'm-
really mini bots if they're deluxes.
well, I mean, you know
They're
what
out
I
of
mean.
scale.
You know what I mean, nitpicker.
All
Take
right.
away input.
If you spent all your money on that 5-pack or 4-pack just to get Fangry, well, guess what? They're releasing him single now, baby. Maybe
Yeah,
it's a different color. I don't know.
That's pretty bad.
And this is the part. And this is the part where everybody should be pissed.
Yeah, I know. I am.
Because you got, like, Hasbro suckered people into buying that 5-pack, and then they ended up selling a bunch of stuff out of the 5-pack, made people jump through hoops to get a Fangry, and now here we are 2 years down the road, and they're like, well, we're just going to use a single card now because that's what we do.
Hey, I'm getting Fangry over it, man. I'm about to lose it.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
cynical.
I don't want to get into a grunge fight with Hasbro over this stuff because I would seriously be belting some blows.
Yeah, like if you never jumped on that 5-pack because you like don't miss out on the FOMO and you actually have some resistance to the plastic crack, and then you know this came out later. I mean, good for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I just
And this is another one. They're just this is in the listing, so I don't know if like because they kind of canceled that other version, the brown version, and like but they said they weren't re-releasing figures, and you can still easily get this guy, but he's in the listing.
Yeah,
so
I don't.
error. So
I don't think that it's. I think it might just be a package refresh. Like,
yeah,
why would they do a new mold of that guy?
I know. After they said they weren't doing a package refresh. Also, some people didn't realize this guy is a 13th prime. So if you missed out on it, I guess, but you can still
I
get
passed,
him
since I
easily.
have the original toy. I passed on this update. You know, I'm happy with the original.
Oh, the original is way better, my friend. Yeah, that's some real plastic crack. All right, and then same with this, another package refresh. Even though you can go buy this guy on Amazon right now, so I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Maybe they're thinking because of what's his name that came out, Tidal Wave, but still, like, I don't get it.
Maybe they're. I don't know, man. Maybe they're thinking about doing something like they're gonna re-release Megatron because somebody else is coming out, and they want Megatron to be readily available to go with that character or something.
For sure, but you can still get them pretty easy on Big Bad and like Amazon
Yeah.
right now, which is a little odd, but we'll see. Maybe down the road, I guess they're thinking, but still.
Yeah.
And then this was the Unicron. This is just the listing. I'll read it to you. It just says Unicron like soldier. Yeah, Unicron Gen Prime leader. It's a leader Unicron soldier. So if it's like a like a figure that you're gonna like army build in its leader class, that's a little insane, but they don't it's anyone's guess at this point what it could be.
I would
But-
imagine this Beast Hunters or no, what the Unicron soldier is probably that that Unicron tank thing that came out during Energon, that deluxe scale.
Oh, that was actually sort of a homage to a Clone Wars a clone tank thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you
Mhm.
I
read
had
the
that one.
lore, if you read the lore on that Unicron figure, that he's that's the soldiers or whatever that Unicron sends out to like defend himself and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like Pangea was saying, they might be reissuing it because of a mini pack.
Yeah, I heard a lot of
Mini
people saying
contact.
unicorn too. Yeah, that we got that listing in there later. But yeah, the unicorn at the avatar thing too. I heard so interesting. We'll see. Something to think about.
I've
and
been
then
the same way,
of
Crinkle.
course,
I've
this
been the
isn't
same way.
this isn't Titan. It's gonna be what leader I think for what's his name.
What's that?
Maximo, Liege Maximo, leader Liege Maximo.
Really? Okay, I've never heard of
Like
that
that
guy.
kind of looks like a Satanist in the other picture with the green horns. If you've seen it, it's like some people were expecting it to be a Titan, but like because he's huge, like from the comics, he's like massive, right?
Yeah.
So people just thought maybe he's gonna be really big or whatever. But
I remember when he was first introduced in the G2 comics, and he was huge.
yeah, darling, he's huge.
He was Titan. He was definitely sort of Titan scale.
Hmm. Yeah, people are thinking smaller Titan to go with like the Galaxy Prime or whatever, the Space Prime. I can't even remember. They changed the name so much, but
Star Convoy.
yeah, Star Convoy, Star Prime.
Star Prime, yeah.
That's the only new figure I'm actually been tempted in, but I'm not paying the 240 bucks.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Of course,
I'm not
we
doing
have
that.
Commander class onslaught. I mean, like people are. I've seen a couple things on the Reddit too that people are saying that like he's gonna actually have the legs like he's not gonna have a lot of stuff to come with him. So like, how's it gonna be a Commander class price? I guess, but
Oh,
No,
they
well,
don't care about scale or parts count for pricing. It's arbitrary.
Yeah, maybe
arbitrary.
he's gonna come with all the accessories but I mean, he did have a long ass trailer. Like that's what I don't like about some of the newer mold is that they put the cannon right back like on the legs of the truck instead of having that huge trailer and then just the cannon on top. I love that alt mode, but I don't know. We'll see what comes out. So, but again, I have the Jinbao, so I'm good.
yeah, I'm excited. I know. Like I said, this guy always hit I never had a lot of the Titans return combiners, so I mean, this is my way to get Hasbro combiners, even though they're a little smaller, which sucks. But I mean, whatever. I guess I don't know. I got the FOMO. No homo. Okay. I don't even know what that means, to tell you the truth.
So that's the second commander in the Primes, Age of Prime.
Oh, yeah, Prime Commander, but no one has any idea what it's going to be. I don't know. In chat, do you have any suggestions?
Okay, hold on. Who's the first? Oh, so Silverbolt was the first commander.
Yeah.
Onslaught's gonna be the other one.
Hotspot.
Oh, could be
Well,
Hotspot.
see now, if they do a Protectobots, I'm gonna have to break my own damn oath not
Well,
to buy any of them and buy the Protectobots because that's my favorite.
Well, that would
combined
be-
team.
Yeah, because after Bruticus, they'll probably do an Autobot because they're doing Decepticon, Autobot, Decepticon.
Well, it could be the Technobots too, for that
Yeah.
matter.
Oh no, it could be the G2. Big M is right. It could be the G2 Motormaster
Oh,
because
yeah.
they haven't
yeah.
finished the G2 Minosaur yet.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That'd be
Could
cool. 'Cause we
Yeah.
waited fucking a
Good
decade.
call, Big M.
Yeah, Big M with the win.
Yeah.
Party King. No, it's because they're good. They got to go. The Autobot would be next for next combiner. So because they're going in rhythm, I guess. Yeah. What's his name?
Yes,
But he's gonna
Yes.
be a retool of who again?
that's a Brawn retool.
Yeah, Braun retool.
Outback.
Thank you.
Yeah, Outback.
It's Outback.
Outback.
I can find a Decepticon with my Decepticon Finder gizmo.
Which is
Well,
weird.
how he sounded too.
Yeah, it's cute. But yeah, because like he looks more like the toy Braun. I guess they'll have to do a heavy remold because Braun's more like the animated style, right? Like the fit
No,
the
but they-
toy that's out. But it'll be cool. I'm stoked to finally see.
Well,
him,
the
like,
cartoon and the toys were really, really close. Like this is the cartoon mold,
of the
but
toy.
he really has the toy deco on him.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's cool though. I liked him. He's such a nerd, right?
dig
Moving
it.
along, I guess. Wheelie.
The
Yeah,
one
fuck
nobody
that.
cared about.
Why?
Nobody cared.
I love Wheelie. I don't know why people
Oh,
do.
come on, Danny.
I do like Wheelie.
The Pacific Air is ruining your thinking sometimes.
Look, I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you
know
like
why
this.
I like Wheelie. I like Wheelie.
I'm gonna tell you like this, quick, fast, like and in a hurry, Jack. So sit down, close your mouth, and open your ears. Wheelie is the bravest Transformer Autobot that has ever lived, hands down, bar none. And if you don't like that fact, just know this other fact. Fact don't care about your feelings, Jack, and neither do I.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
But
think
it's
it's
still wheelie.
I
We
think
already
it's
got
going to
plenty
be
of
the
wheelies.
no.
Right.
Hold on. I think it's not going to be a package refresh. It's going to be a repaint because they did release that G2 Grimlock with the repainted wheelie into that Savage Land wheelie. So I
Yeah.
think that's what this is going to be.
Well, people are saying it, or I think people want it to be like Bumblebee, small deluxe Bumblebee size, I guess, ripoff. But I mean, I don't. You think of Wheelie is annoying in the show for sure, but I do like the design and the mold, the toy. You know, not the original, of course.
Eh,
I
yeah,
know.
he's
There's not a lot
okay.
of fans out there, my friends. Hey, good, the bad, the awesome. What's up, man? How you
Hey,
doing?
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Fuck yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy G, the place to be. He's here. Okay, so this combiner, it just either could be toy. I mean, this pack. This is gonna be one of those packs like Menosaur. It could be like the Aerial Bots toy accurate, I guess, or it could be a whole set of the G2 ones, I guess, or none of that. But you know, this is some ideas.
It could be the G2. Yeah.
Because you know it's taken us so long to get Menosaur, so I mean, if they just put this out in one shot, I guess that's pretty cool. I don't know. The toy accurate wouldn't make sense. The toys don't seem that different, do they?
No, it would have to be a G2.
Yeah. G2 probably. Yeah, I know for sure. Hope it's G2. I had the G2 one as a kid, and I have a new one now, like the old one. Never bought it, but I never had a problem with the wheelie either. I think this is just another selects multi pack. That's all.
Yeah, it's not the dramatic capture, so
No one
generation of well, just pick 5 random deluxe and put them together.
Cash grab.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
This
That's
one
what I
just
call it.
says Gen Sky, so I don't know. Like, are they releasing Skylinks or?
Skylink, probably.
No. What's the
Sky Shadow.
No. Hold on. What's the big plane in the Transformer 1 movie? Transit? No, not Transit.
Mm,
Not Transformer 1. Sorry, the Rise of the Beast. There's that big airplane.
Oh, Stratosphere.
Stratosphere.
Yeah.
mm.
So
Hi, Gary. I wish, man. I wish.
it could be. I don't know. Yeah, Stratosphere. Thanks, guys.
I'm trying. Yeah, no, you're not. I mean, that's not what this stream's about.
But I
But
mean,
yeah,
it
cancels that.
could be just a Generation Select Skyboom Shield.
Yeah. This says this studio our SD con. So
Well, okay, so they already. I mean, I have to say though that Jetfire with the two Void Rival figures looks freaking good.
yeah, and this is two. I guess there's 2 packs of these because this says 1 on the listing. So
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows? And then yeah, I think some people are looking into this weird because it says Sentinel art of like a pack, so it's probably going to come with a bunch of stuff. And then this is a way to sneak in Sentinel Prime, I guess, G1 Sentinel Prime, because he's not really a Prime, but he's in the cartoon. So this would be a way to sneak him in. I saw a lot of people kind of referring to this as well. So
It could actually. I don't care about the 13 primes, but this figure I probably would get.
oh yeah, old day. I love this guy.
Yeah. And then Artifact Pack. I thought it was going to be like just a repack of the Centurion drone, but in the green colors. You know, like from because the Arrow bots, and there's also the young Alpha Trion that's been pre-ordered.
Mhm.
I think that it could be like a repaint of the Centurion drone with the old accessory pack. I'm
For sure.
thinking.
Yeah, I just know people Sentinel, so they're just reaching for this, of course. And like I'm with this whole Prime thing coming out. I know he's not one of the 13 Primes, but he means a lot. He means a lot to the G1 continuity. He means a lot to me. This guy, I love Five Faces of Darkness, so I just I want this figure like in the legit Hasbro one. So moving along, this I think a couple more to go on this one, and then this just says Predacon multi-pack. Beast Wars Predacon multi-pack. So probably another
Okay.
5-pack of repaints, I'm guessing.
Well, it could be like one of those, like that 4-pack that just came out. It could be one with, I don't know, a Nemesis Cheetor, or some stupid stuff like that.
Any thoughts, Bill?
I got no interest in it. That's my thoughts. I skipped most of the problem is I'm fairly happy with the original toys. I didn't need updates with a lot of them. And there was most of like the Kingdom line, I didn't even pick up because I was just like, eh.
Yeah, and
It's
this
like,
just it says Pro Pack.
Yeah, they lack the look. The original figures were heftier. Sure, they lacked articulation, but they were very well painted and very well designed for the period. And I'm still happy with them. I mean, it's like everybody loves that Beast Wars Transmetal Megatron Dragon one, but the original one looks 10 times better than the update. 10 times better than the update. The paint on that is just fantastic. The way the reds and oranges and yellows,
Yeah.
they blended them all together, and the new one and the new figures just they lack the same pizzazz.
No. The Transmetal 2 Legacy figure was amazing.
This Pro Pack is just probably a bunch of accessories of some sort. Maybe we'll get stuff.
What's DTC? Dare to Care?
I don't know. It just says Pro Pack DTC on the listing.
Rachel, that would be great if we got a Predaking or a Predicus. I mean, Tripredicus. That would be cool. It would be great if we got a Magna Boss or a Rampage or a Depth Charge. But no, they're giving us retools and repaints. That's what they're giving us.
Yeah, in that pack. Yeah. So there's a mini con pack. I'm guessing this one's gonna be. It says Red Alert, like the one they put out with Hot Shot. Where they did the mini con that can kind of go with both, and it was the other colors.
Oh, so just okay.
Yeah. That's why that black repaint is on its own. I guess the flat line because they want to put this. With the mini con.
That's a piss off.
I know.
Yes. So here's the thing, and Hasbro.
Dramatic capture. Yes, that's what it was. It was dramatic capture for the
I don't know what the hell they're smoking over there, but they have missed on their very first run, the Armada. guess what sold the most? The Minicon packs, where you got 2 or 3 Minicons per pack, and everybody bought those up like they were crack cocaine. Okay, everybody did. I did. Everybody, all the collectors out there, what they loved the most was the Minicons, and they picked them up by the packs, by the dozens, by the cratefuls. Everybody did it. Hasbro could do that again here. They could reissue some or just make some new Minicons, put them out in 2 or 3 or 4 pack sets, and people, they would blow their wallets out on these things. And Hasbro is doing this piss off crap.
But Bill, if they did that, how would those CEOs afford those yachts?
They would afford many of them because people would be buying them up like crazy.
Oh, you forgot the plot.
They could add an extra bathroom on the one they already have. They could inlay some gold with it.
You mean on yacht, you don't just piss in the water? All right.
I did see a listing. It's not part of these listings. It was a different listing for Sure Shot, actually. I think. Is that the yellow guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone else had a listing before, but can we get a female?
I mean, it's nice we finally get a Minicon. Maybe if they actually gave us the Minicon character with the release of the, I don't get you, Hasbro. Cool. Sometimes I think I think I don't know.
I mean, I bought 2 or 3 of these with the
I've gone
Sure
Bandai.
Shot. I think I bought the ones with Sure Shot. Made a couple $100 selling it to, FOMOs, but yeah, it was a good day. Moving along. This says that's what it says, Energon 4. Now, it doesn't mean anything from actual Energon. It could be Energon cubes. It could be Energon anything. But, I mean, I hope we get something from real Energon. That'd be kind of cool. But...
And please not be Energon Ironhide. Good Lord. Well, maybe they could.
Oh, Bill. I missed you, man.
Maybe they'll surprise us and give us a 6-inch sticker.
6 inches. You're asking too much for 6 inches, man. You're asking too much for 6 inches, Bill. But
it'll be a Snake Eyes repaint, and they'll call it Kicker, and everybody will blow their load on it.
Yeah,
that'd be the best Transformers figure ever.
Melly Optimus. I love that. Yeah, perfectly fine.
I was going to send input the original toy once, and then it.
All right, let's get where's Norbs when you need them. But yeah.
Oh God. Okay, if it's a reissue, it sucks. If it's a new mold, but if it's a new mold, it's a piss off because I spent money on the original.
That sucks. And you know what? They already reissued this in Legacy or whatever, United. So, I mean...
Well, he was the dramatic capture pack. He's in there. That's coming out with Astro Train and Starscream instead of Octane. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep, we still need Octane.
Don't you mean Octone?
We do.
Octone?
Octane, man.
I'm tone deaf to that.
Octane, baby.
Tone deaf.
And then Scourge, like maybe he'll be more like the actual show. I love this character. So
my favorite part about him is when he died.
What?
Yeah, mine too.
No way, I liked him. You guys,
that was very dramatic, and I was cheering hard.
I still think that they made the movie. This Scourge should be from the 5th Bayverse movie. It should be Optimus.
Dusty Griffin. Hold on. Dusty Griffin in chat says direct to consumer is what DTC stands for.
Yeah.
So maybe it'd be like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, that kind of deal. Maybe something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So about Scourge, I want to reiterate what I've been saying since the movie came out. Because the producer and director kept saying that it's in the Bayverse universe, it's in the Bayverse universe. So basically, it should have been clear in the movie that basically in the Bayverse movie, eventually Unicron did wake up, turned Optimus into a slave, this guy, and then sent him across the universe to hunt down for, other figures and stuff like that. It would have connected the movie better. Instead of creating huge plot holes.
Yeah. I
The,
agree
the
with
only
that.
thing I wanted from that movie Scourge is a Jada, 1/32 scale toy because I didn't care for the robot mode at all.
Yeah.
No, Cyclonus 86. The only reason I kind of wouldn't mind this is because the original, I like the toy version color one
Yeah.
I have. But the Kingdom one I have is just like it's yellowed, and
Yeah.
yellowed as yellowed can be, like honestly. And it's from that pure era of that COVID era, and it's like it's a terrible figure, that Kingdom one. I've had like 2 or 3 that yellowed in the package.
So here with this, Hasbro should send these out to everybody for free, hands down.
Just
If you
make us pay postage. That's it.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. They pay postage. I mean, dude, they're the ones who sent out shoddy figures, and they knew they were shoddy.
I don't disagree whatsoever. 100%.
And yeah, they should front the bill on this and just send out, or if they really want to show some sort of goodwill, because that won't fly with the shareholders or whatever, they should release a Voyager scale figure at a $10 price point.
Or a core class price point.
Yeah.
Core class price point done.
Well, okay, core class.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Hardcore.
I totally agree. Hasbro knew. They bought, they bid and purchased and materials they knew were not great. They knew it.
Well,
Right. And then they put it into the toys and then shipped out those toys to retailers.
but I
knowing-
don't think that's exactly the case. Like, I mean, yes,
No, that is the case.
there could be, but mine, so far, knock on wood, none of my figures yellowed, and I think that's because I'm central. Like, I'm not on near the ocean. I think the ocean air or something accelerates yellowing.
Well, the reason why we can safely say that they knew they bought inferior materials is because it was in their investor report. That's how we know. We know that they bid and purchased inferior materials, inferior plastics, that is, when they were making that line and the Cyberverse line. We know it because it was in their investor reports.
I haven't had a lot of figures that have yellowed like some people, but this one, like the Kingdom one, did. Like the Cyclonus did. Like
I haven't looked at mine.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
weird.
still good.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot, but yeah, this is basically one of the only ones that was severe for me, where I was like, oh, that's weird. But this is another Bumblebee.
Yeah,
from-
God.
Who cares? Right?
Next.
Next. Dead of Wheeljack, baby. I know you need them.
But
I know
then
Dennis
again,
ain't gonna be, Dennis is gonna
like-
be thrilled.
Deluxe by himself too. Don't forget.
I don't get, like, okay, we're gonna have a dead wind charger out of that too, because that's the one we're missing. Wheeljack, and then because
That
we're
just
getting
happens to be Wind
tailgate, we're gonna
Charger's
have
arm right
that.
there.
So, but I mean, they just released the Devastation Wheeljack, which is the same Wheeljack with different windows,
Mhm.
which is it's pointless.
Oh, the one of the 5-pack with Hound they released by itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not a figure that needs to be reissued over and over again. Sideswipe had like 5 different molds, and that's been reissued. But I mean, Sunstreaker, you got the
Two.
Cordon and Spin Out. That's about it. But I mean, just not Wheeljack again.
Yeah, and Dead Wheeljack, of course. I know for all the necrophiliacs out there. And then just one Soundwave, like whatever it's called, Transformers one.
That's
movie.
cool for the people that like the one movie. I mean, it's a good figure. It's a good look.
Yeah, it's cool looking away. Didn't like the movie much, but and then just another swoop. It doesn't say G2 swoop. It just says 86 swoop. So
So it's going to be a Generation Select Red Swoop.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
They did that
Yeah,
with
right.
the Power of the Primes, right?
God, it'd be so cool, red swoop.
And then they're probably going to do a G2 swoop because I'm
They
jumping
are.
ahead here.
They're
Well,
a
they
little
are.
bit.
There's the G2 Swoop with the G2 Sludge 2-pack that's been announced.
$300, baby.
Yeah, so a red sludge. We need a red sludge, a green slug. Pardon me.
So this is leader class Fort Max comic. These are the comic figures, the 2 new comic figures. This is the first
That
one.
I think it's cool.
So, okay, I think this is a cool direction that they can go into and give
Yeah.
an actual, like Optimus Prime size Fort Max. But
Mhm.
my fear is that they're going to reissue that Titan class Fort Max with a purple head.
No, they said the class was leader.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is leader. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually interesting.
We could get like, if this, I know it's not comic, but if we get into like, what is that, like smaller Scorponok with the cool colors of European, if they can kind of get into that kind of stuff, that'd be fresh. That'd be cool. I know it's not for everyone, but
Soundwave with a mouth. Yeah, well, that's coming.
No, Big M, we're not gonna do Soundwave with him out.
yeah, and then Soundwave, will he have the mouth or not? I prefer no mouth.
Come on,
but-
no mouth.
No, put the mouth on him because, dude, they've released 900 sound waves in 6 years. Do something different with the
Hey, two
character.
heads,
Like
man. How
painting
about
them
two
purple.
heads? How about
Or
two
do
heads?
an alternate head in the pack.
Yeah, two
right?
heads. Give me all the heads you can, darling. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm stoked. I'd love to see this in a figure. I mean, I can't surprised no one's asked you to do a custom of this before input. Like, no?
Nope. Not me anyway.
And then the Hound, movie Hound, 5-number Hound or whatever.
Me.
Speaking of Hound,
Leader,
again,
leader.
so we're getting a recolor of the Hound, which we already got so they gave us that Desaro, whatever the hell his name is, the tan guy, right? Whatever his name is, in Earthrise Hound mold, which we should have gotten Earthrise, but we never did. Then they released Hound himself, the G1 Hound, and that 5-pack, which, okay. And now we're getting yet another Hound, but guess what? It isn't Hound. No. We're getting him in a 2-pack as a recolor rather than
Well,
individual release. The one that everybody would be guaranteed to buy, Hasbro marketing, you stupid.
Hasbro has been.
But again, it's the same thing that they did with Earthrise Prowl. They re-released the Siege Prowl. Why?
Yeah, that's dumb. People that did that need to be like held accountable. That is such a bad move.
It's like, I don't know who the heck is running your marketing and your sales teams, but y'all need to like regroup and drink some more whiskey or something. And
dude, smoke more crack. That Siege thing is such an insult with that Prowl. That irks me. Don't even get me started. I'll go ballistic. But yeah, and then another sleep mode Optimus Prime for use that slept on the first one, baby.
Yeah, but it's gonna be Studio Series.
Yeah, of course.
The
new
86
mold.
mold, yeah.
Mold. Yeah. But
Which I'll skip because I have this one. Minus, I don't have the trailer back, the back of the trailer. I don't have that part. But it's. I don't think I'll need a sleep mode Studio Series 86. I mean, it's a lot of money for
another dead Transformer.
Yeah, exactly.
I like where you're going with that, Raz. Have a different mold than the 86 one for your dead Prime. I like that idea. That works because I have a dead.
Buy that dead man.
Yeah, I have the Siege dead Prime thing, and I'm happy with it. I never
With
bothered to pick
Earthrise.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Just Megatron. I think movie 5. I don't care.
Don't care. I have that toy.
Yeah, I have the
And then
larger one.
My son has it.
Another listing for Transformers.
Okay, I want to start on that because input's going to go on a apeshit thing.
Yeah.
I don't mind that Megatron is portrayed as a tank, but I mind that G1 Megatron is portrayed as a tank.
Same.
So that's
same.
So
Be what you are, man.
not to go on a rant because I'm not going to. I'm just going to say this, and I said this. I think when did we do that show? It was like a week ago.
Yeah.
That 86 Megatron, because it's in the 86 line, the 86 movie line is marketed towards G1ers. And because of that, he should not have been a tank in that line. It's that simple.
Yeah, put him in Age of the Prime.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
Put him in Age
right.
of the Prime, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
Fine,
But they
same.
can't because of U.S. toy laws.
No, not
can't.
the gun mode, the tank mode in Prime.
Yeah, you put
This
that figure,
Megatron in Age of the Prime instead of Studio. Just don't have a Studio Series Megatron.
No, I
And if
know.
you're going,
Oh,
and if you're going to
okay.
have a studio, if you're gonna have a Studio Series Megatron, he doesn't transform, and he comes with himself in gun mode, so your other figures can hold him. That's
Yeah.
See,
it's
that
that
Which
simple.
this one does come with a small Megatron gun. So that's a nice addition, but I'm not gonna pay a leader price for an accessory. Because
No,
I
no.
actually went on eBay and got myself a gun Megatron and a shockwave gun. So pretty happy with that.
Yeah, and like you said, I would like this figure even more.
Oh,
Like I know
Thomas,
the
when?
blue legs and all this other crap, but like when you say if this like came with the little gun that he gets shoots Prime with, and it was in the Age of the Prime's
Ooh,
packaging,
Lord.
I'd be so much happier with it. Like way
Lord
more. Like,
Blunghole's in the house. Hey, a Blunghole.
hey,
How goes it?
Blumhole. But yeah, it
If you,
just
if,
irks me.
yeah, if you don't know who Blunghole is, make sure you check out his show every Wednesday. It's called Good Morning Cybertron. Scott is one hell of a guy, just awesome fella. So make sure you go check that out. Good Morning Cybertron. It's great stream.
I'm not sure if anyone knows what this was supposed to be. The studio
Okay,
series.
so
But it's
generation, so that's not Bayverse. Studio Series
Titan.
Titan. Okay, a lot of people have been saying it's gonna be I argued with a guy, well, not argued, but we've exchanged, and he said it's going to be Metroplex. I'm like, Metroplex wasn't in the movie. And he said, well, what do you think Autobot City was? It was Autobot City.
God.
I mean, I understand that it's hinted that Metroplex is Autobot City, but the color's wrong. Like, if you
So
do
It's not
a Metroplex, but in the color of Autobot City, that'd be a fun thing, but it wouldn't be Studio Series accurate. Like, it wouldn't be movie accurate.
Mm.
So I think it's going to be a Titan size Unicron.
So I'll say this as far as Metroplex and Autobot City. Metroplex is part of Autobot
Yeah.
City. He
Yeah.
is not Autobot City.
Speaking
And
of-
he doesn't, and the other thing is too is like Metroplex doesn't turn into a city, he turns into a battle fortress essentially. Because if you look at everything, how everything scales in the cartoon and everything else versus Autobot City, Metroplex would be way too small in robot mode if
Mhm.
that was the case.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
That's
I don't know. It all depends. We'll see.
that's the listings I picked. There's a couple here and there, but mostly Studio Series movie crap. But and then there was like some of those like ones that turn into steam engines. I just don't want to get into that. But this is the highlights we did. Thank you so much for everyone for being here, you guys. Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
It's my pleasure.
Hey.
Our pleasure, really.
I
thank
enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
really
like I said,
enjoyed it.
it's nice to have-
It's always good hanging out with you folks. Always good.
Thank
Yeah.
appreciate it, Jabel. I'm so excited to do something with you again, Jabel. I'd love to do more with you too. Like, everyone, Raziel, it's just it's fun. It's always a blast, like
And
I said.
hopefully next time we can have Will here.
Yeah. Like I said, everyone's here is chill, most part, wild card. But yeah, no, it's always fun.
What's Thomas Wen said? I feel like it's Stratosphere from the Rise of the Beast. Could be right. It was
Any of you guys got any stuff coming up like next week on your channels or?
I do. I finally got around to reviewing the 86 Prime that I got back at Christmas. Finally, as you know, I took a hiatus from the channel for a while. I will also have my reviews of some figures. I have some classics going on. I have a
Nice.
gun tank. I have a gun cannon because I needed my white base team. I have, let me get this out the way. I have this awesome, I'm going to need to pick up 10 more of these because it's so awesome. I have this very cool carrier,
Nice.
which you can have set up many different ways if you want. It's very cool. If you want, you could display your figures on the back. It's really cool. You could do all this awesome stuff with it. Carrier. It's really cool. I need about, like I said, I need about 10 more of these because there is just really awesome, and it's super modular. You know, this part you can have just by itself, or you could completely take the middle out, attach it, have it carry something else in back here if you want. I mean,
Wow.
it's just super modular, super cool. I also have the Vulpanova quad bike, and it's got 4 different modes, and of course, you know, giant city smashing robot mode. It's pretty cool. I dig it a lot. So, right now I got it in this quad bike mode, but yeah, you can see like the arms are right there. You know, that's the head right there. I mean, you know, it's Bandai cool. They're part of a 30-minute missions kits, and you know, this one costs. You know, you can get most of these kits. People don't know anywhere from $5 to $40. I mean, you know, like this one here, you can get. You know, is $16 right now on Hobby Link Japan, and
That's a good
you know,
price.
yeah,
It,
I mean,
it kind of
and
fits a
this is
deluxe.
and it's heavy plastics. It's heavier than a Transformers Deluxe. This came at 79 ounces, is what it weighs. 79
Nice.
ounces, 79 grams. Pardon me,
Wow.
79 grams. And that's more than most Deluxes and some Voyagers currently in the Transformers line. I mean, so it was built with chunky plastics, heavy plastics.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, very
And
good.
I haven't talked
you
to
know,
him in a while, man. How you
these are
doing, man?
fat. This was 11. Yes, this was 11 something. So, and most of their kits are they range.
That's cool.
Well,
What
I'm doing something different right now. Like I showed you my Perceptor, so I'm trying to get that review out for next week.
yeah.
But
Oh.
no, I mean tomorrow. But I have toy hacks for Triptychon, and I thought it was going to be a whole bunch of big decals because he's a big figure. So I had like, okay, so one sheet. You're looking at it, they're like, oh, that's one sheet. No, it's 2 sheets. So I have like 14 sheets, and look at the size of those decals. They're super small. So I've been on this for 3 days, and I did like half a sheet.
Are you gonna pick up that upgrade set that turns them into a Gigastorm?
No, because I don't know who that is.
God damn.
Input. Did he just say what I thought he said?
Inputs fell asleep, man. Oh, it's Wildcard. Sorry, Wildcard.
Yeah, where's Wildcard at?
That's
Yeah,
it. You got to
what-
get the name right to get the response back, Jack.
Wildcard,
Right.
where's Input going to be on Tuesday? Do you know?
Well, we swapped places, but he'll be here on Tuesday because I flew from Miami, gave up all the sexy bitches to be here, and he flew to Miami to get some sexy bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. Hopefully
Right.
Tell him I
So,
need him back from the sex party, the Diddy party.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sorry. But yeah, no, I didn't pick up the Giga Storm thing. I don't know who that is. I'm sure it's a Transformer. But yeah, I'm just doing a
part
lot
of
of
the
decals, and
Go
I
ahead,
have
Wildcard.
decals for Sandstorm and Air Raid that I won on a channel member only stream on Patriot Prime. So that was cool.
Nice.
Because you know it's a terrible out mode because of the feet, but could use some decals. And Sandstorm, well, I like Sandstorm. I'm not getting that 2-pack, like that. I guess dramatic capture or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about the other one, and it's just a different head. So I'm like, I prefer the cartoon head, but I'm good with what we got in.
I thought the
Legacy.
dramatic capture one was the right now the old Japanese only release of a Reflector and Thundercrapper.
Could be, but it's a 2-pack with Sandstorm.
Did you get? Oh yeah, I got that too. Did you get the Perceptor from CMD or DJ?
I got it from DJC. I think he still has a couple.
Yeah, because CMD just put theirs out. Input's got me on this Dragon Ball SH figure kick, so I'm just dumping money into that right now. But yeah, no, that sounds good.
See, you're buying Bandai too.
Yeah, I like Bandai. Bart loves Bandai. He's got Bandai everything. It's his one of his favorite brands. He just doesn't build the models. He ain't got
The
time.
best thing out of Bandai was Xenosaga.
Yeah, he loves all that old, like the big, robot stuff, the giant Japanese old school stuff. So
Finally, Raz says something that we can agree on.
oh no. But yeah, thank you everyone for being in chat. This was highly successful. It said I had like 36 viewers out here at one point, so I think that's one of my best streams I ever had. Thank you guys. Thank you for being in chat. Thank you guys for sharing it out.
Barbatos was cool. Really, Nautilus? Barbatos, look, a gym could whoop a Barbatos because it's just.
Barbatos
Anyway,
was the best Gundam ever. Deal with the facts, Ninja.
no, it really is. It's the worst.
Really, 1 second, Bill. Look at shady birds all over me. But hold on.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
it's
yeah, that's
horrible.
Shady Bird on the picture. Yeah.
The gun.
I just
gun
noticed
tank
Shady Bird there.
Yeah,
could
Shady
whoop
Bird.
a Barbatos, and it's just
Keep going.
horrible.
Hey, look, I got. Oh, sorry, I got this bill. If it matters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these
That
ones
is
I like.
the red.
You don't gotta
That
build
is the
them.
red astray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Actually,
that
I've got-
Barbatos? Is that the Barbatos Gundam?
it's the red
No.
Barbados, bro.
No,
It
it's
is.
not. It's better than it. It's an astray, and it's way better than a Barbatos.
If it's not the Barbatos, it sucks.
Iron-Blooded Orphans was crap.
I
That's just
did
my
get-
opinion. If you enjoyed it, I'm happy for you, and I hope you go out and find more series you enjoy. I myself cannot watch our IBO and this new G crap quacks. Actually, it's G quacks, but I call it G crap. I won't watch that either.
Don't worry.
I just shared something quickly, Danny. Something I did pick up. If you want to put it on screen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no rush. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah. When she's like, I like her.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. Clothes off too, right? Or
And
whatever.
she comes with, like, of course you can remove it to have her, like, after she dipped in water.
Yeah, that's cool. It's
And she gets, so my wife, I don't collect these type of figures, so I just wanted to make sure my wife was okay with having this type of sexy toy,
Yeah. We
And
call them
she
divorce.
Hey,
We call
usually
them
don't
divorce
like
class.
and I just wanted to make sure that she'd be okay with it. And she said, it's kind of weird you want to collect porn figures. And I'm like, okay, you're cool with it. So that's cool. But yeah, I really like Tigra. So I'm getting that, but it's upstairs right now, packed. And I can't open it till Christmas because,
Well, it's funny because even Bardo, he says, he's like, why? He's like, you're like, why? What's with all this smut stuff you collect, right? Well, I just think it's fun. It's just fun, right? It's just cheeky fun. So
yeah, exactly. And I don't have a lot. It's just I really like that character.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to do it. I'm a sicker fan. I got a lot, but if anyone wants to wrap us out, like I said, we could do another stream soon, hangout stream, whatever. I'm trying to do as much new content as I can. I'm just trying to, and put up the stream every Tuesday. State of the Transformers fandom will run our mouth. We'll, your target anytime. So,
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Blunghole's comment.
But yeah, if anyone any words to say,
Nice. Nice, Blunghole.
Lord Blunghole for the win.
that's funny. God, smut is fun. It definitely is. I love smut, all types. But
Much fun because everybody likes tits.
Yeah. Tits and yep.
Yep.
Anyone want to wrap us up before we go?
Don't forget that nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole.
Yep. Follow everyone's
And be
channel
good to
here.
each
I'll put
other.
the links down in the description. So, is that
Come
it?
on, Wildcat Card,
Come on,
do something.
Wildcat.
You can
Wait.
do it.
Oh, you guys want me to take us out?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
Take us out.
yes, please
Take us
do.
out, baby.
Well, if you like what you saw here, that's perfectly fine. And that's perfectly dandy, baby. But what I want you to do is you see me on screen right now. I want you to go to everybody else's channel, hit that subscribe button, and just check out every single thing that they do because they bust their ass and they put in some hard work. And that's what makes the world go round. You put in hard work, Jack. So go check it all out, especially Raziel Kane reviews, because what he does some outstanding things with some voice actors. And I'm going to let your imagination run wild with what he does. But he's great at what he does. So go check it out now, because this show's over. So go over to his...
Hasbro, more like Hasbro. Has been Danny Dolphins drinking up the hype like milk in the kitchen. Sick of fake